January 2016, Turkey. I love Universal Yum subscription boxes because each month it's a different country and they give you this little booklet with tons of trivia and fun little things. And they even give you some of the language. Probably most of what you snooze through in history class happened in Turkey. Turkey's history goes back over 40,000 years as the home to oldest human settlement in the world. Noah's Ark reportedly came to rest in Turkey. Throughout its history, Turkey was conquered by all of the major ancient empires. The Greeks, Romans, British, Persians, Assyrians, and most notably, before Turkey's independence in 1923, the Ottoman Empire. Okay, sorry, we're not going to turn this into a history class. Let's get back to the most important discussion at hand, Turkey's food, with its rich history and its geographic location. Smack in the middle of Europe and Asia. Turkey's amazing cuisine has borrowed influences from many different places, yet somehow it has still maintained a high level of uniqueness. It's a fusion of simple and surprising, wild and wonderful. So when we say Yetsa Yernek Lesterdil, Turkish for what you're about to eat is very yummy, we promise that we're not lying. And then they have some trivia. Turkish trivia. In Istanbul is the capital of Turkey. I'll just say yes, because I don't know offhand. But I guess it's false. Okay, 2. The famous dessert in Turkey called tavuk göksu is made with milk, sugar, cinnamon, and ostrich eggs, stale bread, lentils, chicken. I'm going to say chicken. B, chicken. More blank are imprisoned in Turkey than any other country. Let's see. Politicians, journalists, women, bankers. I want to say women. Oh, it's journalists. Prior to 1934, no one in Turkey had a legal last name. Last names for families were picked by the government, the family, elders, lottery, or couples. I'm going to say elders of the family. Elders of the family. Interesting. Okay, let's move on. And I tasted some of the stuff, so don't be surprised if some of it's gone. These are pizza-flavored sticks. Ulker pizza crackers. Pizzas in Turkey are called lahmacun, and they couldn't be more different from our cheesy, doughy slices. Thin, crispy dough that resembles a cracker is used at the base. It's topped with minced beef or lamb and pepper paste, onions and herbs, and baked in a hot stone oven. Very briefly, before serving, it's sprinkled with lemon juice and parsley. So what kind of pizza is responsible for flavoring those crackers? Well, leave that up to you to find out. And I think I always get disappointed when I see a foreign package with like English on the front. I'd rather just see all the foreign language like that. But to see clip the name of it and pizza sticks in English, I prefer it just be in the language of the country. See, pizza sticks. Anyways, these definitely have a foreign taste. It's not like an American pizza taste. It's flat. It reminds me of Italy. It has a smell and a taste as if you were in Italy in an old little family restaurant with a stone oven and a flat Italian pizza like they make in Italy, not like they make here in the United States. Oh, this I really like for its uniqueness, and you can definitely tell it's not American. But I don't like the English writing. I wish they'd just keep it all foreign. Okay. Next, Nutty Max. See, I'd rather they kept it in foreign language. Nutty Max. Hazelnut cream. Oh, I'll show you that. Yes, I opened it. And yes, I ate one. It came with 2 of these. They're delicious, but it says Nutty Max Hazelnut Cream. Turkey sure does know how to do chocolate. These crunchy chocolatey biscuits are filled with one of Turkey's largest exports, hazelnuts. 80% of the world's hazelnuts are from Turkey. In a small village in Turkey where many of the hazelnuts are grown, there was once a storm that halted production of Nutella worldwide. The horror. Fortunately, everything is back to normal and you get to enjoy not just one, but 2 delicious hazelnut-filled bars in each pack. You could even spare one to share, but we would totally understand if you don't. And of course, I did not. And these are delicious. The biscuit is like so soft. It's like such a soft. Oh, it's so soft I crushed it and broke it. good and delicate and fancy. That would be a fun, fancy treat. And you have your fun, fancy friends over. The cracker, they call it a biscuit. It's just like a soft, super soft cracker. Okay. Uh, it was just totally, I inhaled it. It's gone. Susan Crocan. Honestly, it was sesame seeds stuck together with like a honey. It was delicious, like a crunchy candy bar or a crunchy protein bar, sesame and honey. But let's see how they explain it. Halva, which was included in last year's box from Israel, gets all the attention as the famous sesame snack from the Middle East. But we'd like to mention this sesame crocan as a runner-up. Straight from Istanbul, this authentic snack is sure to please, especially if you're a fan of halva. Even if you're not, we still think you'll go nuts, pun intended, for this Turkish brittle made with real sugar and hundreds of tiny sesame seeds. It's really good. And that's exactly what it is. It's just sesame seeds. And like a honey sugar pressed together like a crunchy bar. Next, Dankit. There were two of these. I ate one. See, it comes together. See, it has like two little round things together. It's chocolatey. Let's see what they say about it. Dankik 8 orange cake. Kek or cake is a popular snack item in Turkey. They fill their kek with bananas, caramel, dried fruits, dates, raisins, and oranges. We had one bite and were instantly hooked on this chocolatey orange treat, which surprisingly tastes a bit like an orange creamsicle. As an extra bonus, the cake is molded to look like the number 8. After you've eaten every yummy morsel, you can be extra impressed by what you just ate. Oh, I get it. 8. That is true. That's why there were like two round ones. And I ate one. See, it was two round ones, like this one and then another one. But look inside. It's like a sponge cake. And that's a good creamsicle. It really does have the taste of like orange creamsicle. I don't know how I do it. Personally, I would love it more if it was just like the cake by itself without all the chocolate and orange. But it's good. Very unique. This is a little piece of gum with no taste. Can't believe it. I love gum. So I was a little disappointed, but let's read what it said. Toffix Fruit Chews. If you're a fan of chewy fruit candy, we just found... Oh, excuse me, I'm reading the wrong one. This is Falim Mastic Gum. This is the most famous gum in Turkey. But when you first take a bite, you may wonder why the gum has a harder consistency than gum in the U.S. And the pine ginger flavor can be off-putting. It can be a put-off to some, but here's why you should give it a chance. First, mastic gum. Mastic gum is 100% naturally flavored from the resin of mastic trees. 2, it's sugar-free and can last for hours with full flavor. 3, it's not only dentist recommended because it can prevent tooth decay and gingivitis, it's also recommended by doctors because it's scientifically proven to prevent ulcers and lower cholesterol. On the inside of each wrapper, there's a Turkish fortune. That's got to be our favorite part. They are talking about taste and flavor. Honestly, it was just like chewing on a piece of wax. Look at this. I'll try it again. Alright, what is it? And inside the wrapper is like a little fortune. Yeah. Oh, it's cute. There is something in it. Oh, it's all Turkish to me. Can't read it. Well, I guess there is some kind of flavor to the gum, but it's very, very weak if it does have a flavor. Okay, then there's these little fruit candies. And when you chew it, it chews like a piece of gum. It feels like you're chewing a big piece of Hubba Bubba. Piece of gum. But it's not. It's a fruit chew. Toffix Fruit Chews. If you're a fan of chewy fruit candy, we just found your next addiction. These soft fruit chews have a white exterior with a colorful filling in the center, made from real fruit juice. Chew to your heart's content on the following flavors: cherry, grape, strawberry, orange, apple, watermelon, and the very descriptive tropical. These are delicious. I got orange. Now this I like. This is totally Turkish. Oh, there's an English word, aphrodisiac. I was looking for a totally Turkish thing. Grape molasses with walnut. let's see what it says. Grape sujuk. Sujuk. If one of your New Year's resolution is to try new things, then this snack is a great way to get you started. Sucuk means sausage, a Turkish, hence the unique shape. In Turkish, that's why it's a unique shape, but you won't find any meat here. Sweet sucuk is made from grape, molasses, and walnuts. Traditionally, walnuts are halved and placed on a string. The string is then dipped in sweet grape juice 3 separate times and hung in the sun for 5 to 6 days to dry before being consumed. Sucuk has been around for centuries, and even to this day it's a beloved Middle Eastern treat typically consumed during New Year's. However, you might want to save it for next month to give it to your Valentine. On the top, it's labeled as an aphrodisiac. Interesting. Grape molasses with walnut. It does not sound exciting. Maybe I'll be surprised. Can you see that? Excuse me. The outside is like a gummy textured molasses. And then I bit into like a walnut. Not bad. I was thinking I was going to bite into a grape, but I think you just bite into walnut. And that very unique, very foreign. It's like nothing we have here, really. It's okay, but I do like it because it's unique and different. Okay. Very good. It really is something different if you get a chance to ever try one. Okay. Let's see. Okay, try an easy turkey. How many minutes do I have left? Just a few minutes. Try an easy Turkish recipe. We're not the best chefs in the world. We tend to stick with snacks. But we even thought it was easy to scramble up this incredible dish from Turkey called menemen. You only need a few ingredients, a few minutes, and a big appetite. Here's what you need: green pepper, butter, tomatoes, pepper flakes, mozzarella or provolone cheese, egg, salt, and pepper. And you dice green peppers, you heat up the pan, melt the butter, add the peppers, grate the cheese, add tomatoes, and you mix it up using a cheese grater. You grate some more cheese, separate the eggs, Scramble it, add salt and pepper to taste, and then simmer and serve warm with a dipping bread such as pita or Italian bread. Can you see that? Combine green peppers, tomatoes, and cheese. Add eggs and mix. Ready to eat. And what does this say? Playlist. Playlist. This month's music playlist reflects Turkey's long history as well as its modern direction. Today's Turkish music is dominated by many genres. Most of us are familiar with pop, hip-hop, rock, but traditional classical and folk music still has a big place in Turkey's music scene. Ottoman Turkish classical music is one of the oldest music genres in the world and has influenced some of the most influential classical musicians in history. For example, Beethoven and Mozart. Visit universalyums.com/tunes to give your ears a chance to enjoy Turkey's cultural blend of the old and new. Okay, clue to next month's box. Their cheese is stinky and their chocolate is divine. One bite of these yums and you'll be saying, all mine. But if you want a Valentine, then you might have to share. After all, it's the place where there's love in the air. Well, when I think of stinky cheese, I want to say Lindbergh, maybe I have the wrong name. But anyways, that's a clue to next month's box. How many minutes do I have left? Can't see them. Thanks for watching.